continue on with John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, and we have got a good one in store, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you take a look at our home side as we interplay here. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
On the other side of the field for our visitors here, they've come in on a nice run. "22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First down and 10.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 25 carries, 129 yards.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff, because not only are they seeing a back pile up yardage, they're seeing an offensive line in sync, and that bodes well this late in the season.
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Gain of 8.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
8-yard pickup.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Fancy footwork at the 35. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
on 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Complete to number 84. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. They'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
A gain of 26 yards. Results in a
Here's a give up the middle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in.
Touchdown! A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. They're the favorite, no question. And when they score like that on the opening drive to set the tone, you're the underdog on the other bench. That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can't bring the home crowd into it. Because you're counting on that to be a part of your equalizer, ride their momentum. But you have to give them something to cheer for. So now what you're worried about is they're better than we are. We can't get going. Are we about to get blown out?
Good news, still a long way to go.
Our home team,
So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Second and 6.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Looking to throw, McBride. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete. And on now is the punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open. That's good for 28 yards.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, and they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
That's good.
2 yards, good enough for first.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And Charles, that's not 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
10 at the 31-yard line.
Off play action. McBride. McKinnon here, it's complete.
McBride.
Second down and 3.
Complete to number 88. A 7-yard pickup.
Back to throw.
McBride.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. When you look at this defense, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that, though.
First and 10 at the 30.
Back to throw now on first down. Now he's going to step up and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really can hurt you. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Brings up second.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Now fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he will find his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Second effort there, he was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First down.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in the numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
To number 81.
Now a 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They're going to look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
19 yards. Result is a first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
The first down.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion.
To number 0.
And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
These two teams all tied after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown. It's their quarterback. 44 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that come.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of him? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't lost. Yeah, there's no doubt.
Our home team.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At at their own
What a weekend it has
26-yard
been
line.
already around the NFL. We had 3 great games on Thanksgiving, another one Friday in Philadelphia, and it's all part of the NFL salute to the legendary John Madden. This week's slate of games known as the John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend, and we at EA Sports salute the man we knew as Coach, who brought so much to this great holiday, so many smiles with his love of family, his love of football, and we miss him, no doubt. Gone, but certainly never forgotten, John Madden. He's got room past the 30, and past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll bring up second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Knox. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall.
A gain of 1.
Here's third and 9.
Third down and 9.
Operating from the gun, McBride. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
Tight end.
And they'll
Incomplete.
send out their punter now.
Sets up
As he'll
fourth
kick it
down.
away for the second time. A great return there of 22 yards. And they will take over first and 10.
At their own
This
37-yard
offense
line.
headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
And it brings up third down.
They'll drop to throw. It's a short one here to flip to the tight end. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
And a first down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
On the stop. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
he's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 2-yard pickup.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
First down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. That's out to the left, flat and complete. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. Fourth down.
A gain of 2 on the play.
Just for baseball, we'd call this
Brings up
small ball.
fourth
Instead of
and
pushing it
1.
downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up the fourth down.
And a find the open man. That's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here. First and 10.
Result is a first down.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside, defense.
So, obviously, they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 21-7.
21. Our home
so
team,
that drive spans 13 plays. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Intended for number 88.
So it looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Good move at the 30. And room to run as he's out past the 35-yard line. Here's 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll look to throw here. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
10 at the 46-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
To number 84.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and
The man puts him in stride.
45-yard line.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And a first down.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Offside, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
The
Extra
kicker
point
on
attempt to
for the
come
point
here. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score. This
So the
is
drive there
28.
took 6
Our
plays.
home team,
Out is the
7.
kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it to 26.
At their own
And now this
26-yard
offense comes
line.
back out onto the field. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill or a boot camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
First and 10 at the
Looking to
46-yard
throw.
line.
McBride. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this turns into a nice game with a slide at the end. Now another timeout called for by the offense.
At the 40-yard
As they'll
line.
stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. He finds his man complete. It's Martinez.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Complete to
And
number
we're going to
2.
get a timeout.
4
With
yards
2
on the
seconds
pickup.
remaining in the second quarter.
Second and 6.
It's vitally
At the
important to wrap him up
24-yard
immediately
line.
because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. And his kick is indeed good. And that will do it for this first half. So these two teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando. Here's Scott Hansen with our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Back to throw. McBride. Off the screen pass. That's complete. There's a nice move. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So they bring out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is taken at the 18. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And here now the offense heading back out there. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? This is kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things. That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Yeah, he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second and 6. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Yards. Results in a first down.
Waste of time.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Made back at the 39-yard
A loss of a
line.
full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against them throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
2nd and 13. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25.
35. Our home team.
A drive that time of 6 plays. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard
This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling with this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
From the gun on 3rd down. McBride. That is caught. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Knox. And he is going to be stopped cold on the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
3rd down.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
They'll go with the keeper.
And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
And the first down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Intended for number 88.
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Looking to throw. McBride.
He'll get it inside the 20.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. 44 yards. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. When they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Brings up second and
it's time for them
7.
to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Second down.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
Tackled back at the 28.
They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. There's a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
30-yard line.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
6.
Back to throw. McBride. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now on 4th down on is the punt team sending this one away.
Signaled for
So possession goes over here on the punt.
First down.
The visitors' offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
35. Result is a 1st down.
Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only they're controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
Here's 2nd and 8. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete
to number 2.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much since. Now back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They get 5 out of that one, and there goes the Giants. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. back now here on EA Sports, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. Boy, left that first defender grasping at air as he winds up getting a full 8 yards on that play.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Second and a couple. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and it's still a give up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd.
They'll set up to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's into the end zone for a receiving touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And they open the lead out now to 25 points.
That's the score. Visitors,
So that
42.
is 7-play, 80-yard drive.
17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10.
Now this
At their
offense
own
back out and
24-yard
set to
line.
go for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
He was
Give him
tackled at
3 on the keeper
27-yard
there,
line.
and it is 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. McBride. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there.
He's tackled at the 32.
They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but
It's
now
a
they're
gain of
looking
5.
at 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to throw. McBride. Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
It's now 4th
That's an
down.
excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage.
Turnover on down.
They come up short here on 4th down. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll find his man on the outside.
Complete to
2nd
number
down in the
0.
yard.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1. At the 23-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 93 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd
Now he'll
and
look to
10.
throw here on 2nd and 10.
14-yard line.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Brings up
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Oh, he is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
It's 4th down.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
17.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. McBride. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw. McBride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10. As they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw. McBride. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
To the ground and incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here in the contest.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Back to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30.
For a 1st down.
On 1st down. Knox makes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. Knox. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They'll try the left side. Knox. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12.
He's out of bounds.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
On the pickup.
Operating for the guy. McBride. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
The 1st down pass.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. 114 yards for him on the ground now on that. His 20th carry of the ball game. The carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Delay of game, offense.
And just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like this.
4 yards on the pickup there. Now they're left with a 3rd and 8. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Now the try here for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score.
That time a
52.
6-play drive.
Our home team, 24.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First down
And now this
10.
offense comes back out onto the field.
26-yard line.
Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Now a play fake here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. McBride. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for our visitors, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, it's another week with more questions than answers as they fall to 3-9. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.